Hello, I'm Violin GM. Recently, a friend of mine asked me, what is appropriate for a violin teacher to charge a student? I think that the answer to this question depends upon a number of factors. Of course, if you're new in town and you want to start teaching violin lessons, the first thing you want to find out is what the going rate is. What are most violin teachers charging? Then, depending upon your own background and experience, you can either charge slightly more or slightly less. If you have a graduate degree from a significant institution like Indiana University or Juilliard or Cleveland Institute of Music, if you have a master's or doctorate from those schools, then that's going to automatically up your credentials and make it possible for you to charge more. Likewise, if you're a very experienced player, if you play a lot of concerts, if you have already a lot of teaching experience, that's also going to make it possible for you to charge more. I wouldn't charge too much more than what most people in the area are charging, simply because you won't get too many students that way, most likely. Another factor to bear in mind is what kind of successes have your students had? Have they won competitions? Have they been admitted to good music programs, good collegiate music programs? If you have a demonstrated record of a lot of teaching success, that can enable you to charge significantly more than you would otherwise. Because people will see, oh, this is somebody that's already produced great results. I want myself or I want my child to have the same results, and I'm willing to pay for that. Of course, again, you have to consider where you live. Most likely, if you live in San Francisco, you'll be able to charge a lot more than, say, if you live in a small town in Iowa or in Arkansas. So you have to be sensitive to that too. And I also recommend every now and then you'll get a very talented student that comes along that doesn't have much money or a lot of ability to pay for lessons. I would also encourage you, to the extent possible, to work with that family and to be a little bit extra generous in those cases if you feel that this is someone that really has love, that will really take it seriously, because that'll be well worth your time and effort.